Round 4 then of the World 250 Series comes to Italy and Maggiora, and what a beautiful scenic circuit it is. Big crowd turning out to enjoy the racing. Stefan Everts leads the championship with 87 points, with Demarié, the Frenchman, second with 83. And there is Stefan Everts' bike being taken down to the start area. Demarié's machine, with Monique Bavort's bike right beside him. Pedro Tractor there with Baudemont, who set the fastest time in time training. Demarié and the Brit Kurt Nickel. There is the track, and the music was loud, and the crowd were waiting and ready. It was Monet then, number 61, who led the riders down onto the line for the start of Moto 1. Bob Moore, the American, right beside him. 71 Pedro Tractor drops in. Then it was Bartolini, number 11. No fear, says Stefan Everts, number 2, on the JHK Kawasaki. They're waiting now for the start officials. The board is up, the gate drops, and here we go. Round 4 gets underway. This is Moto 1. Into the left-hander they head for the big uphill jump. And it's the two Chesterfield Yamahas of Moore and Bartolini. And the two BFE Suzuki's, third and fourth of, well, it's DeWitt and Bavort's. And we've got some down in the first corner. But it's Bob Moore that goes into the lead. Andre Bartolini, his teammate, chases second. Then Bavort's, DeWitt behind him, his teammate. Then it's Volan. Then that's Demarié and the Brit Kurt Nickel. Well, where's Everts? We haven't seen Stefan Everts go through as yet. They're all getting caught up on that deep rut on that left-hander. Well, there's Stefan Everts. Well, caught up with the other rider. Well, that's put Stefan way down the order. Launches that JHK Kawasaki down the hill, but it's the American, the 28-year-old Bob Moore. Comes from Arizona in the United States of America, looking on course possibly to win a world championship. Voland, Demarié, they're very cautiously picking their way around the track on these first couple of laps. Quite slippery in places. There's Stefan Everts, way down, has a lot to do. Looks across the circuit and can see the riders that are in front of him. Three years in the World 250 ranks now for Stefan, and still not a champion. Bob Moore, last year's and reigning 125 champ. The Italian Bartolini, then it's Bavort's. And we're looking back now. Here's Stefan Everts up over the big jump, and oh, he looks in trouble. We've got a bike on the track now. He's landed on it. Well, it really isn't going the Belgium's way this race. Crashing on a fallen rider's Suzuki, I think it is. That will have done it no good whatsoever. Moore, it's still his teammate second, Bartolini. Monique Bavort's, the 26-year-old Belgium, chasing in third. Then his teammate DeWitt, 23 years of age. Then it's the Frenchman and then the Brit. So things haven't changed that much from the opening couple of laps. And it looks like Stefan Everts has a problem touring round there. Must have damaged the bike when landing. Well, the machine here of Baudemont, the man quickest in time training on Saturday, that's a hell of a state, bent handlebars. But it's Bob Moore successfully at the front, teammate Bartolini, then the Suzuki of Monique Bavort's. Those are the top three. That's Kurt Nickel chasing DeWitt, I believe it is. Moore comfortably in the lead at the moment. Well, it looks very much like a Chesterfield Yamaha clean sweep at the moment. Suzuki third. Fourth then for the Frenchman Demarié. So Yamaha 1, 2 and 4. Nickel and DeWitt going through side by side. Nickel just got the better of DeWitt, but here's the race leader, Moore. And Bavort's beginning to close on the Italian Bartolini. Demarié still back there in fourth. There's DeWitt. Well, here's the leader, Moore. Mr. Smooth. So consistent, Bob Moore. Rode 250 Grand Prix back in 1993, crashed at the British Grand Prix and damaged his leg quite badly, which really put paid to any chances he had that year of taking the championship. Demarié, the Frenchman, one of the men posing the greatest threat of denying Moore that chance. There he is, Moore first, Bartolini second, it's still Bevort's third. No real changes from the onset of the race. The 23-year-old Frenchman, Yves Demarié, still sits back there on the other Chesterfield Yamaha with the Oxbow clothing. Moore. Teammate Bartolini, very rutted, you can see in places on the track now, very difficult to overtake. Bevorts winds it up over the big jumps, a spectacular circuit here. And the fans absolutely lapping up every second of the racing. Demarié looks to be closing on Bevorts. And Bob Moore's pit crew about to give him some instructions. 3 laps, push on the board. So Bob Moore currently leads. There he is, 41, being told to push. And the reason why, because Demarié closing on Bevorts, it will push Bevorts onto Bartolini, and he's gone for it. Demarié goes up a place to third. We've got Chesterfield Yamaha 1, 2 and 3 here in Italy. What a result for them. Michele Rinaldi, the team manager, will be ecstatic about this. Look at this, it's all black. They are well and truly pleased with this. Moore, Bartolini and Demarié 1, 2 and 3. Fourth then for Bevorts. Well, Bob Moore very lucky to finish the race, losing water on the last 2 laps, literally run the bike dry. Well, Demarié just explaining to his mechanics preparations of the bike for the second heat, but certainly Yamaha 1, 2 and 3. There they are. Bobby Moore wins heat 1. Well, the crowd anxiously waiting for the start of heat 2. Stefan Everts reflecting on these problems from heat 1. They'll be coming down onto the start gates any moment. Mechanics with the bikes. There's Yves Demarié, the Fly. His mentor, Jackie Vimon, the former world 250cc champion. Talon Volan making those final adjustments to his starting blocks. Well, you can get a vantage point from just about anywhere on this circuit, whether it be up the pylons or on the banks. The gate drops. Heat 2 gets underway. Here they come, and it looks like Bartolini up the inside. The Chesterfield Yamaha man, Bartolini, looks to have got the whole shot, but no. It's Talon Volan, the American. The JHK Kawasaki man, but Bartolini goes for him. It's Moore back in third, but it's the American Voland that has the legs on the rest at the moment. Then Bartolini, we're looking back behind Bartolini, it will be Moore, winner of heat 1. One of the Suzuki squad are there, and look at the back end of that bike step out as he comes down the hill. It's a little treacherous in places around this track, but it's great racing. It's DeWitt. And there's Everts, and there's Demarié. A bad start, that looked like the brick Kurt Nickel behind that group. But just look at these boys go. And there is Bevorts. Not a good start for the Belgian Monique Bevorts. Got it all to do, flying high. Talon Volan, the American number 8 on the JHK Kawasaki, and the Italian Andre Bartolini up there in a point scoring position again. Moore being chased by 71, which is Pedro Tractor. And Demarié challenging for places. It really is hot at the front at the moment. There is the Frenchman. 3 riders directly in front of him. One of the odds-on favourites to take the World 250 Grand Prix Series for this year, but he's still a long way to go. It's still Voland, it's still Bartolini. We're looking back, it should be number 41, it is. Bob Moore, and then Pedro Tractor, and then DeWitt. Everts is there, and that will be Demaria behind Everts. And there's number 5, Kurt Nickel on the HRC Honda. They're battling for places. Second place man still Bartolini. Third place man it's still Moore, and behind him Pedro, tractor number 71. There's Demaria beginning to surge forward. The Frenchman, certainly one of the quickest riders on the circuit at the moment, but it's Talon Volan that leads on the JHK Silklin Quacker. Chesterfield Yamaha and Bartolini's second. Chesterfield Yamaha, Moore is third. And behind that group, we'll sort them out. Pedro Tractor, DeWitt, Everts, and then Demaria and Nickel, number 5. One that's, very nearly Everts taking Demaria down. But Demaria goes through on the inside, and sticks Everts in the fencing. Well, a little bit of payback time, I would have thought then, from the Frenchman. But Demaria goes up a place. Everts goes down one. No change at the front. Bartolini still chasing Volan, but look at this! DeWitt being climbed all over by Demaria. Demaria looks to be going through. He certainly is on a charge. Right on the ragged edge at times is Demaria. Here he comes again. That's Pedro Tractor up over the big jump. Whoa, just look at him. Well, you can say that Demaria being just a little ruthless with his overtaking moves. Volan still leads. Bartolini still holds on to second place. It should still be Moore in third. But I think Moore now is under pressure from the Frenchman. So Demaria looking for a way past the American Bob Moore to take third. It's still DeWitt, then Pedro Tractor number 71 trailing that group. But it really is getting hot at the front. Talon Voland and Bartolini totally unaware of what's going on. There's Voland. And there's Bartolini. Up over those big jumps, they are absolutely massive. And look at, well, that was Demaria attempting an inside pass on Bob Moore, and it didn't work. He's going to have to do it all over again. There's Everts in front of him. Nickel is in front of Everts. So Demaria really is going for 101%. He's going on the inside of Everts. Is he going to pass him? He's all over the place, is Demaria. If he keeps this up, it could only end in tears. Well, there's DeWitt, number 6. And DeWitt has passed Bob Moore. There's Pedro Tractor. There's Kurt Nickel. And there's Stefan Everts. And there's Yves Demaria. So Demaria is still having to trail that group. He's passed most of them once. And that mistake with Bob Moore has dropped him right back again. Talon Volan, obviously unaware of the tussle that's going on behind him. He still knows that Bartolini is there. His pit crew would have given him the board. The Suzukis of Werner DeWitt and Pedro Tractor coming through. They've got the HRC bike of Kurt Nickel round the outside, and this is Bob Moore. He seems to have dropped back just a little. I wonder whether there's a problem there with the bike or something. But the news is that we've lost Demaria. There is Everts, but Demaria's gone missing. Far side of the circuit, out of our camera view, we've lost Demaria, and even they're wondering where he is. The JHK Silklin Mechanics signalling. I suspect that says Demaria is out. Couldn't quite see the top of the board, but it said out, so I presume that's Demaria out. Volan being told to think. Bartolini hangs on to second, 17 points if he stays there to the checkered flag. DeWitt, number 6, Tractor and Nickel, and the Brit beginning to push that HRC Honda. And it looks, Nickel with one leg off as he goes up, but it's going to be Volan then that comes around to take the checkered flag. And the 20 points. So America takes the win. Italy with Bartolini second. Werner de Witt, the Belgian, finishing third. Pedro Tractor, then Nicol, and then it was Beverts. Number 4 from way down, he picked it up. And Pip Mirren, number 43, came home in 7th.